Hello, I'm Leah Kurz. I'm running for City Council in the 4th Ward. I am a restaurant manager at Denny's, and leading up to that, I was a business owner. And before that, I was in the United States Marine Corps. And during that time, it really instilled me a true sense of public service. I was active duty during 9/11, and that time was a time where the country was completely scared, and I was very proud to be a part of that Reconstruction period, and that was truly when public service was placed on my heart, to dedicate my life to public service, to helping the people of this country and the people now of this city. Being a restaurant manager, I have the opportunity of meeting lots of people, speaking with them. I know their concerns, and the concerns of many people are public safety, the budget, and the economy. Also, because of my position, I have seen how small businesses have been affected, starting with my own business. This economic downturn right now has people laying off their employees, which is something that I've had to experience. And I'll tell you, that's a very difficult thing when you know that you have an employee that depends on their paycheck, and you have to cut their hours in half, which means you're cutting their paycheck in half. These are people that have children, that have families, that have livelihoods that are going down the drain, and we need to take that back. Our economy is something that we can recover from. We do not need any sort of government to help us with that. I think us as individuals have the power to get the reins back on that. That's one of the most wonderful things about being an American that sets us apart from every other country in the world, is that our Constitution focuses on the individual's rights. That is something that I will promise to uphold, is to watch out for the individual, people that can't do that for themselves, people that don't have the time to do that for themselves. That's why City Council is in that place, because it's not everyone's has time to be as involved as others. There's some other issues in the city. Also, the urban growth boundary is a hot topic issue right now, and that goes back to protecting the individual. Property rights is something that people dream about for their entire lives, and it takes them decades sometimes to reach the title property owner. And when you have certain rights threatening, when those rights are being threatened to be taken away, we need to stand up for that, and we have the power to stand up. And I promise to protect your rights as a property owner or a future property owner. Public safety is another issue that is getting a lot of attention right now. We need to get rid of the levy. We need to make permanent funding for public safety so that everyone can rest assured that it's always going to be there. If you've ever had to pick up the phone and call 911 or just call a local law enforcement, you know how much you depend on that at that moment. At the same time, we need to hold public safety officials accountable for their actions or for their lack of actions. City Council is also involved with their budget and with the union as far as making negotiations and salary. So that is an area that I promise that I will always hold those people accountable. And going into the budget, that leads into the budget. There is a lot of excessive spending going on right now. Salaries is one area where we can save a little bit of money. And with all of this spending, all it really is doing is taking money right out of your pocket. Whether you realize it or not, there is excessive spending going on. We need to get the reins on that, find out where the excessive spending is by doing an audit, and keep the money in your pocket. And I'm asking for your vote, and I thank you very much for your time in watching this, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.